We are gonna be making such a fun dessert today. So I just cut up this Sara Lee pound cake and I placed it in a 13 by 9. But now we're gonna be coming in with some vanilla jello mix. This stuff is so good. So we are not gonna use the entire thing, so maybe just about half the bag, just because it is a little bit overpowering. And we are just gonna come in with 2 cups of cold milk. So we just measure that out real quick. Tell you, this dessert we're making is really easy. It does not take a lot of ingredients, and we are gonna be done so fast. So you can serve this to any of your guests or any of your family that you're making this for. Let's go ahead and just give this a quick mix. You can see that the jello just dissolves so fast inside our milk. But we are gonna need to fluff it up a little bit. So I went ahead and I picked up this Cool Whip topping. So my tip before you make this, when you buy this Cool Whip from the grocery store, just let it sit out on your counter for a little bit before you start cooking. So that way you can see it comes so soft, and then it'll be a lot easier to mix rather than it being frozen and it is just a pain. So I'm just gonna quickly and very gently just kind of fold everything in. I don't wanna really over mix it because I still want the Cool Whip to be nice and fluffy, but we need to get everything incorporated. So now that this is nice and fully combined, you can see how smooth and velvety it is. We can go bring back in our cake. So now is the fun part. So with the Sara Lee cake, I just kind of laid it all flat so that way it'll fit all of our 13 by 9. And now we can come in with our vanilla mixture and just start pouring it over. You can see how nice and satisfying this looks. So this is why I like mixing the jello mix in with the Cool Whip topping, because this is exactly what you get, this nice, velvety, smooth, and this is what's really gonna make our dessert so delicious. So next, we can go ahead and take our time, and we can just start spooning this over with a spatula. I just wanna make sure that we get a nice and even layer on top so it'll look nice and pretty. So of course, we're gonna add some toppings to make it look nice and pretty. So I am doing some raspberries today, and I'm just gonna be placing these all the way across. So we can just go one by one, and I'm gonna be placing these in a nice little row. I'm gonna try my best to make this look as pretty as possible. So it is an easy, no-bake dessert today, which are some of my favorites. This one, nothing goes to waste. And now all we have to do is set it in the fridge for 1 hour. Look at how pretty this came out. I'm super happy with this dessert. I feel like it's one of the more pretty ones I've made. But again, you guys know me, I just love chocolate so much. And especially since we have the vanilla already and the fruit, I figure a little bit of chocolate drizzle right on top to make my heart happy is quite okay. And I'm just gonna do this nice little pretty pattern just to keep it all intact. And I do feel a little bad about this, but we gotta break it in because I gotta see what this tastes like. So the best thing about this with the pound cake that we use is that it is just so soft. So it is really easy to go in and take a little bit of a slice. Just gonna come this way so that way I don't make too much of a mess. And oh my God, look at how pretty this looks. I'm gonna get a little bit more just because I love this dessert so much. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. I am actually so excited for this just because I love eating this pound cake so much, and I love making easy desserts. It is my favorite. Cheers. It's one of those desserts where people are gonna say it's not too sweet, and that is the best compliment. Enjoy.